Hello, and good afternoon, at least in my time zone. It's time for Lunchtime with Erra. Today we're going to have a little bit of some anime news and, of course, Genshin Impact Daily, which I'm sure is what you're actually here for, because you need a little Genshin, of course. So, just wanted to start off by saying hello and not really a whole lot of information or excitement going on today, as far as I can tell. It is Friday, March 24th in the year 2023. Woo! So, yeah, pretty interesting stuff. I've just been watching a whole bunch of news and clips and things all about TikTok has been dominating the news cycle, which is always, really, really exciting things because I love watching a whole bunch of old Congress people talk about knowing things that they know nothing about. It was just like an insane exercise in let's show you how incompetent we are. It's just absolutely hilarious watching these people. Now the fact that they have the political power to do something like ban an entire software platform, which, might I add, this does not bode well for any software platform. If the United States government is given the ability to just outright ban TikTok because they feel like it, I mean, this has far-reaching impacts. So, keep an eye on this. I'll probably start doing a little bit more news on it because I do think it's kind of important because it's going to kind of change the way we communicate with things. And I'm worried that it could, spill over onto things like Twitch, for example, which wouldn't be fun for any of us, would it? So, bleh. Anyway, let's get right into some exciting news. Switch over to Newsroom, and I'll meet you there. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? There I am. Ah, excellent. Takes me a second to travel from set to set, but you know how that works. So, the big things in news, other than TikTok, I like to talk more about pop culture kind of fun stuff because you can follow some of the other news, but, it's while it's interesting, I really want this to be more fun for lunchtime and everything. So one of the things I like to talk about, of course, is anime. Oh yes, and there's a couple animes that are coming out that I am getting to be very excited about that are going to be out in the spring 2023 season, which should be firing up here coming up in April. So let's see. One of the first ones I want to talk about, bing! I don't know if you can tell what this is from the picture, but the Ancient Magus' Bride is getting a season 2, which drops this April. Love this anime. The visuals, the whole storyline, with Chisei and everything. So I've been really looking forward to a season 2 for this, and this is going to be coming out. If you haven't watched the first season, it is available on Crunchyroll, and I think it may be on Netflix. I know it was for a little bit, but if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a great anime. I really like the storyline and everything about it. It's just about a young girl who is brought up in some really poor conditions, and she kind of gets sold to this kind of creepy looking skull headed mage. And basically he's just like, oh, you're going to be my wife and stuff. But it turns out, he's actually like this really nice character and everything. And, it's kind of a romantic story and everything, but it's really well done. Check it out. Season 2 coming out in April. Really looking forward to it. Let's see what else we got. Bing! Oh, yes! Now, this one's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. This anime is called In Another World with My Smartphone. And I'm giving the English titles for these just because, it's just, I think, a little bit easier for the target audience of people that are going to be checking out. But anyway, In Another World with My Smartphone is getting a season 2 that also drops April. This one, guilty pleasure anime. It's just it's an isekai. Isekai. It's just I found it to be very funny, and I really enjoyed watching this, and especially the theme song, which I believe, if I remember correctly, the both the opening song and ending song were done by Wake Up Girls. So I just really liked the music in it, and the overall anime was just kind of mindless fun. It's about a guy who gets hit by truck kun and gets reincarnated in another world by God, who feels really bad about it. Oh, I think he killed him by accident by accidentally sending a bolt of lightning down. I haven't watched it in a little while because the first season came out a couple years back. But anyway, season 2 of this is coming out. It's fun entertainment and stuff, and it's just about a guy who gets reincarnated in another world, and the magic power that he wanted to have was to be able to bring his smartphone with him. And God hooked him up with ability to use like elemental magic and stuff on top of that. But it's just really funny that he actually has a smartphone that he uses as a magical device in another world. Lots of fun. Check it out. Looking forward to season 2. Hopefully it doesn't suck, but hey, we'll see. Next, boom! Dr. Stone getting another season starting this spring as well. If you haven't seen Dr. Stone, it's really well done. I love the animation in this. It's superbly done. Fun story. It's like, what is it, 3,500 years in the future? And there was kind of like a virus or a plague that kind of turned everyone to stone. And then some people started waking up, and it's all about rebuilding humanity from basically starting over in the Stone Age. And the main character, he's a very skilled scientist, and he knows how to build things, and so he's trying to rebuild the entire world using science as the background, and he ends up constructing like radios and just all kinds of stuff from basically, random crap lying around, and like how they have to do things like, start setting up smithies to forge specific things and everything. I mean, basically, it's just starting over. Very well done. Check it out. I believe it's season 3 is going to be the new one that's coming out. But either which way, phenomenal anime. I would highly recommend it. Check it out. It's totally good. And of course, last but not least, I have to talk about this one again. Bing! Okay, so my absolute favorite anime. I mean, I like a lot of anime. I watch a whole ton of anime, but my favorite anime is probably Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World. And if you haven't seen it, I really don't know what you're doing with yourself. You really, really, really need to check it out. Konosuba it's kind of an isekai. If you haven't seen it, it's about this boy who basically, he dies in like a absolutely hilarious accident because instead of kind of getting hit by truck kun, he thinks he's going to get run over by a speeding truck, which is actually a slow-moving tractor. But he's such like a stay-at-home neat that he actually has a heart attack and craps his pants, and like even his family is laughing at him when the hospital tells him how he died. And he gets sent to a realm where he can choose to be reborn and things. And there's a goddess named Aqua, who is the goddess of water, and she is like, hey, I'll give you a special power. You can either be reborn, you can go to heaven, but it's super boring, or you can go to this fantasy world that has like magic and dragons because we need heroes. And it's just absolutely funny. This is one of those animes, too, that whether you choose to watch it in the original Japanese or the English dub, it is fantastic in both. I personally, for this one, this is one of the animes that I absolutely adore the English dub. The voice actors that they have, phenomenal. Faye Mata as Aqua is just absolutely, like, brilliant. Absolutely love it. But totally, I watch both. Like when anime, I know there's a lot of argument about like I prefer the Japanese. Well, I prefer the English, but I watch both. I check out sub and dub. Because sometimes, I'll be one of those people that'll tell you sometimes the dub is better. There's a couple animes where I really like the dub better than the original Japanese. Now, some of those are kind of pervy, but like, for example, if you've ever seen the anime which is called Shimonita, uh, what is it? A boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. Um, Absolutely, hilarious, borderline hentai anime. It's just about this future where there are like uh, dirty jokes and foul language has been banned by the government, and they have morality police. And it's about a group of kids who put together a terrorist organization for the rights to be able to tell dirty jokes. It's absolutely hilarious. They terrorize the town by putting ladies' underpants on their heads to wear as masks, and it's dirty, filthy humor. Absolutely hilarious. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. To make you spit soda out of your mouth and things like that. But definitely, yeah, that's another one you can check out. Of course, that's old. But I will say this: the English dub of that anime is better than the original Japanese version. At least for me, at least for me, for the cultural references and the language references. But I do think that the English dub is way more pervy and way more dirty and funny with dirty jokes because it's kind of localized a bit and it fits my sense of humor a little bit better than the original Japanese one does. And just some of the lines in that anime are just absolutely hilarious. So it's just I highly recommend it. Super funny. Anyway, back to Konosuba though. So Konosuba, um, okay. So when the guy gets sent to the different world, he gets to choose like a magic weapon or an ability or something to try to help him be the hero. But he gets really pissed off at the goddess Aqua, so he requests that she is the one. Well, not really requests. He kind of tricks her into being the item he takes with him into the other world, and she goes with him, and it's all about their adventures and the characters they meet. There's a crusader named Darkness who is a total masochist who loves the pain. Absolutely hilarious. And of course, Megumin, who is an archmage who can only cast one or chooses to only cast one spell, which is Explosion. And it's all about the adventures that their little party that they put together, actually misadventures. Absolutely hilarious anime. Anyway, Megumin, who is in the little picture you can see up at the top here and everything. And of course, like I said, she casts explosion magic. She's getting her own like shoot off anime of Konosuba, and this one is called An Explosion on This Wonderful World, which is all about her, kind of giving her a little bit of backstory. And my understanding is this is taken from the either the light novel or the manga of the same name, which I have not read yet. So please, sorry about that. But it's from that, and it's all about how Megumin meets up with Chamusuke, the cat that she is seen with in Konosuba. So, if you get a chance, this is one that I'm super, super, super looking forward to. Definitely check it out. I'm really, really looking forward to this because I love Konosuba. It's probably my favorite anime series to be out, and I can't wait. Megumin is awesome, and yeah, definitely check this out. Check that out. It's all good. Currently, right now, someone had asked me previously what animes I'm watching right now. I pretty much watch every anime that comes out for at least 2 to 3 episodes every season to see if it's something I'm interested in. If I take a pause, it's mostly because of time, and I try to come back to them later. But I try to squeeze in as much as I can. My favorite so far on this current season here is I'm a huge fan of Bofuri, which is if you haven't seen that, um, it's called Bofuri. I maxed out my defense because I don't want to get hit, and it's all about people playing a like a virtual reality video game. And there's this one girl who goes by the name of Maple, who is she gets into the game and she really doesn't want to get hurt, so all she does is puts every skill point into her defense, and it actually breaks the game mechanics, and she becomes like super overpowered by no fault of her own. It's just the game mechanics are broken. But it's all about her and her friends, and she forms a guild, and just the random things that she does by accident, which end up making her more and more overpowered. Oh, excuse me. So if you're a fan of video games and anime, absolutely check it out because it's fun, it's cute, it's a great anime. Check it out. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get right into our gaming. So let's switch on over. Boop. Hey, look at that. I appeared like really, really quickly. And let's see. Hey, there we go. And I'll get back to my daily cranking up the volume so you get a little background music and can listen to, I believe it's going to be Zhong Li talking about wine. Ooh, all right. Let's see what I got here. I got some mail. Hey, community check-in. Yay, I forgot to pick that one up. Okay, and Vibro Crystal is ending, and so we're just going to take that money and run. Whee! All right, well, let's take a look and see what our daily commissions are going to be for today. Dun, da, da, da. And we got, what do we have? Ooh, the Great Tree. Yeah, let's go do this one. This one can be a pain in the butt, so we'll get this out of the way here first, because this one usually means going around 2 locations around the big tree in Sumeru here, and usually doing some stuff to help it out. Or it could just be go take a photograph. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Jump, 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 jump. Dun, 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 dun. Well, hello. More data. That's what we need. Hey, what are you arguing about? You must be the traveler. Yes, yes, I am. I am the traveler. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Monsters. Oh, the potion sprinkling sites. Yeah, I figured this one was going to be the combat one, as opposed to going to sprinkle the potions. So let's go. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I'll do it. Okay, and this one I should get out of my way. Should just be able to run down over this way here. Ooh, sweet flower. Ooh, Sumedo Rose. Dun, dun. Where are they? Oh, here. Nope. Okay, something's going to come out and attack us. It's probably going to be mushrooms. Yep. Oh no, there are fungi emerging behind you. Mm-hmm. Stabilize. Here, have a big meteor. Enjoy. Okay, that was quick and easy. Alrighty. Cough, 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 cough. How are you vomiting, too? That's what I want to know. Ew. Ew, great. We're all, like, vomiting. Is there some kind of monster attack? Yes, yes, there was. La 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 la. Please take this as your payment. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I need to do some party readjustment here because it just doesn't feel right not having a little Ganyu with me for my daily adventures.
Time to begin work?
Yes, it's time, Ganyu. It is time. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna throw...
Time to get down to business.
That's right! Time to get down to business. Okay. Did these respawn yet? I don't remember if these are... Oh yeah, there we go. Might as well pick some of these up. Okay, I'll just get that one. We'll get this Sumeru Rose. I don't feel like fighting a bunch of ice things. So let's go do some more commission. What do we got here? This should be Touring Light Show. Alright, quick and easy. Quick and easy method to get 10 primos. Do 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 do. Whee! Whee! Oh, fish. I got one. Okay. Yeah, do this instead. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. We should catch him right here. Boo! And then look. Mushroom, mushroom! Alright, we get all those. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Dun, 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 dun. What other exciting things? What is this one? Emergency! Okay, well, I guess we'll head right here. So we are 2 out of 4 down. Whee! Alright, let's see what else we got going on up here. Oh, I'm assuming it's this little camp right down here. Dive bomb! You are not welcome here. Let's freeze them. Now let's try Day Out, because I haven't really used her all that much, so... Dance with this! It's a big sword! Yeah, okay. That was fun. Yeah, I figured I'd use Day Out for some commissions, too, because I can get some friendship points. What's going on over there? Is that just like a fungi sitting on top of a ruin guard? What is he doing? I don't know why that guy's just sitting up there like that. Ooh, that kind of looks neat, though, huh? Check that out. Daya's got her thing sitting on top of the ruin guard. Makes it look like ultra evil. Oh, he's back. You know what? He's going to be a whole bunch of dead here in a second. There we go. Hey, thanks. That was just kind of funny. I don't remember seeing that, though. Just like, hey, I'm just going to hang out on top of this. I thought maybe it was something special, but it's not anything special. Oh, well. All right, so we are 3 out of 4 down for that. Let's see what else we got. We should have one more. Oh, there it is right here. What do we have? Measure of a mushroom. Oh, this is going to be doing some jumpy. Jumpy on the mushroom.
The air is just right.
Whee! Oh, I see them. I see the mushrooms. Far down below. Dive bomb! Cool. Let's have Dea jump on the mushrooms. Doesn't that sound like fun? Whee! Whee! Boing. Boing. Ta-da! All right, and I think that is our daily commissions done for today. So let's go head up and cash that in. And I should have enough for a nice wish. And we'll go see what I got.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Thank you for completing
you.
today's commissions.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the 20 primos.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
And let's do some character expeditions. Woo! Hey, I did a couple episodes on mining. Also remember this, when you're doing your expeditions, put somebody on gathering minerals. Because not only do you get, 7 to 8 crystals, I don't really care about the white iron chunks, those are pretty easy to come by, but claim this counts towards your daily battle pass mining. So if you do that, you will get credit for mining 10 items. All right, let's claim that. 6250, 5,000. It's a good 10,000 or 12,500 right there. And we'll throw Paching and Shenhe on here. Then Inazuma, get about a 5,000 here. Woo! Okay, there we go. All right, everyone. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. I think we are going to go ahead and wish on something. So, I think I'm actually going to do weapons because I really kind of want the Mist Splitter. And I think here, what did I get last? Oh, I got a Favonius Warbow. I pulled off that. So this is going to reset. And, what do I got for wish history in this? I got a Kale, so I'm only 2 into that set. You know what? I'm just going to do an Ayaka. We're going to wish. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Big pile of nothing. All right. We got the big pile of nothing. Which is to be expected because I'm only 2 wishes into this 10 set. It's not going to be when you're doing the wishes, okay? So whenever you get into this screen, you can always look at your history. All right, and of course, the wish I just did isn't going to show up just yet because it will, updated 1 hour after the wish is made. Okay, but you can always count it and say, like, oh, hey, I want to see what my wishes are. But it's usually a good rule of thumb. Okay, so every 10 wishes, you're guaranteed a 4-star item. They normally come at either wish 8, 9, or 10. You can get them at any time, but as it's kind of like a pity system, but does it every 10 wishes just to guarantee a 4-star. So the probability as you get closer to those 10 wishes for that building up also improves. From what I've seen, your chances of being able to pull not only 4-star characters, but also when you're going for your 5 stars. They seem to coincide with that. So like if you're 1 to 2 wishes into a set of 10, your chances of actually pulling a 5-star seem to be lower, but they will, as your chances get close to the pity for that 4-star guarantee within 10 wishes, that is about the same time you're actually going to get the opportunity and the chance. So you can, as I go through here and do wishes, I'll try explaining it a little bit more, but it gives you kind of like a good idea of where you can wish, or like for now, since I'm only now 3 wishes in since I last got a 4-star, and this, I pulled Kale, that was off of, that within 10 wish pity thing. I have a pretty good idea that I have 8 to 10 wishes before I'm going to get anything else that isn't a 3-star. So I kind of plan around how I'm working, how I'm going to do wishes that way. It's worked out pretty well for me. I have, I have a ton of, you can see here, I have a ton of 5-star characters. Oh, this is party. Hold on, let me get into character. I'll get in here. So I have a good, I don't have all of them, but I have a good amount of them. And a lot of these characters, I pulled naturally off banners. There's only a couple characters that I actually, actually it was like, I'm going to pay you some money to get some gems. And that was, um, who was that for? Trying to remember. Oh, Zhongli was one because I really wanted him because I did not have a good shielding person, and I did put like I think $10 worth of I think what are those crystals called? You know which ones I'm talking about, right? When you get into the store, I don't get them all that often, so when you get into the shop and you pick up these crystals, Genesis crystals. That's it. That's it. So yeah, so I have bought like these boop boop boop, but I haven't paid the $50 for the bonus ones yet, or the $99. I'm saving those so in case I'm doing some streaming and people want to check out, like, hey, buy a bunch of crystals. So I may do it and stuff. Hey, did this store reset? I do buy a blessing. I do buy a blessing every month. As you can see, I have 27 days left, so I just renewed this recently. I do get this because I think the value for what you spend is quite good. And half the time, I don't even pay for this. I have an app. I have an Android phone, and I put on the app, which is the Google Play Rewards app, free to download. I don't get anything if you sign up. I'm not sponsored by them, but you can get it and download it and like take pictures of receipts when you go shopping, and it pays you for it. And then like it'll also ask you survey questions about like how you use Google, and it will give you payments from of different rankings and stuff, and just ask you about like shopping habits. And like sometimes it'll be like, hey, did you search Google for Genshin Impact next banner? And you'll be like, yes. And it'll be like, sweet, here's 30 US cents. And it builds up. I get anywhere from $5 to $15 a month doing that thing. And I just use that to buy a blessing of the Welkin Moon. And if I get enough, I sometimes buy a battle pass for like $10 US. But again, I don't normally I don't whale this game. Okay, so just because I just don't have the money to do so. But you can see, techniques that I've been doing have been fairly successful. I have a decent amount. Now I have been playing since the beginning, but you'll notice there's a fair amount of 5-star characters I don't have, and I've wished on them. Like Yoimiya, I keep trying to get her, and every time I do, I either get Jean or Kaching. So I've missed out on her, and I really want her. I just like that. I like her style, and I want a powerful fire-based, pyro-based bow. Like, that's something I want, because, this just doesn't cut it. Although, I mean, I like Amber. I like her character design, but let's face it, her attack stuff. Now I suppose if I really spent a lot of time in building her up and finding her artifacts, my bet is she'd be pretty good. But I mean, the 5 stars just overall are going to be more powerful characters. It's how the game mechanics are built and how they work. So, I'm looking. I want Yoimiya. Damn it! So I'm going to be trying to get her, and you can watch that next time she has a banner rerun. You can watch me actually spend money and try to roll her, but. Haven't had any luck so far. Twice. But I really want her and Nahida. I missed out. I like getting all of the Archons if I can. So I missed Nahida on the first roll, and I really tried to get her. I think I actually did maybe use one of those banner ads, or like one of my purchases here for the crystals. I think I got this one because I was like, I want Nahida, and I actually spent like $30, and I didn't get her. So spending a bunch of money and does not guarantee you're actually going to get what you get. But yeah, I was like, oh, why did I do that? Ugh, awful. I have better luck just rolling like yeah, yeah, when I try doing pulls and I do them normally, it just seems to work better for me. And I wanted to see, when does this reset? 7 days? Okay. Yeah, because every 7 days, I always try to save up if you can. Masterless Stardust. I try to save up 750 because when this resets in a week, um, 5 intertwined, uh, 5 acquaint fates, you can just get, you know. So it's about 750 to purchase both of them, but that's 5 banner or weapon wishes and 5 standard wishes just for, saving up this stuff. So I always try to get those, and I always buy these items: hand guards, spectral hearts, more hand guards, and spectral husks. Just because these items are kind of a pain in the butt to farm, and they're used for quite a few characters for level up and skills and things. So I just buy them out of the store, and these are super easy to get a hold of too, because any event wishing and things you do always like gives you 15, 20 of these and stuff. So it's pretty quick to rebuild, and you get a bunch of free wishes out of it and stuff. And anytime I ever build up, okay, star glitters, um the best things to use star glitter for is I usually pick up characters like here so I can get constellations, because some of the constellations that come through here, like this is literally the easiest way is when they show up, which isn't often, but to get constellations for Kea, Amber, and Lisa, because like I don't know too many people that have actually ever really been able to pull them. I guess they're on the standard banner, but they don't show up very often. Because like here I'll show you too. Like if you look at my characters, okay, and here we'll just go back to this because this is probably easier. Okay, so Amber, I've had Amber since I started playing, like when the game got launched. Okay, and if you look at her, I have her at C3, and like it's been ridiculous trying to get upgrades for her. Okay, Lisa, same thing. I have her at C2. She just doesn't come on the banner all that much. Kaya, C3. And these are characters like you start the game with, you know. But then I'll have characters like like, oh, here, Sayu already, C6, Sucrose 6, Goro 6. I think some of the other characters like Kujosera only have it 3, Kale have it 3, Toma 5, Baidu 6, Dory only have it 2. But Diona 6. So I mean, you can pull characters off the standard banner like with a fairly regular basis. Um, but like for some reason, Amber, Lisa, Kaya, really difficult to get. And I think part of the reason too is those 3 characters are never featured as the bump up on the banners underneath the 5. Like here, you have a really good chance that you're going to pull Diona, Sucrose, or Mika, who I have not pulled yet. I'm trying. But, really good chance you're going to pull one of these 4 stars when it comes time for your, every 10 wishes pity. Good chance you're going to pull one of them. But, like, you're not going to see Amber on this banner. You're not going to see Kay on this banner. And you're not going to see Lisa on this banner. So, as far as I know, I guess you can, but the only way you really can get them is like I believe wishing on the standard banner, because you can look list of items. Okay, 5 stars: Tainari, Mona, Diluc, Kaching, Chi-Chi, Jean. You get some 5-star weapons. And let's see: Galioth, Farazan, Layla, Candace, Dory, Kale, Kuki, Yunjin, Kujasara, Goro, Sayu, Yanfei, Shinyan. I'm looking. Bennett, Fischl, Xingqiu Ningguan. You can pull Amber. Okay, Amber, Kaya, Lisa. All right. But I've pulled more rust bows off this than I have, and a lot of the other characters I've pulled off. I very, very rarely have ever pulled Amber, Kaya, or Lisa off her. I think I got Lisa once on a standard banner, and then all of the other ones, um, I have picked up in the shop when they show up here, and I just happened to have a 34 star glitter. So if you need to bump up some characters and you're looking to do that, these always reset when the store refreshes. So keep an eye out because a lot of the very common characters will come through here, but I always not always, but sometimes I will try to save up just in case Amber, Lisa, or Kaya show up because they do show up in here. You can only buy. I can't remember if you can only buy one because the past like 6 months have been like characters that I think I had all of them for, and I was just converting it over to Intertwined Fates anyway for wishing. So oh well. Okay. Now, let's run around some more. And, wow, okay, so I tangented again, which is very common. My logical processors don't always get into sync, so I kind of tangent. That's what happens when you are running off of, software influenced by 4chan. Anyway, let's go look around. Dun, dun, dun. What am I going to do? Oh, I think we have, hold on, let me get this. Battle Pass. So, login, complete 4 daily commissions. And you may have been here since the beginning, but I have not mined anything. This is just from sending one of my characters on a daily expedition, and one of the things I grabbed was minerals, or ores. And they collected 10 of them, and that counts as your battle pass. So, nice little trick to save you some time. Ooh, I get 5 of these. I'll have to see if I get some extra cash coming up here soon, because I may pick this up just because I like this one. Although 680 is not that much, but you do get all of these. You get, what is it? Well, I think it's like 5, 2, 3, 4... So you get 4 there, and then you would end up getting here 680, so another 3. So you get, I don't know, not quite 10, but you get a fair amount of intertwined wishes out of that. So it can be kind of an affordable way to, get some stuff. Plus you get all this extra stuff. So it's honestly worth it if you're doing a ton of upgrading and you need ores and Mora. Battle Pass actually works out really good. I'm actually a fan of Battle Pass because it just, it allows you to get a hold of some things so you can upgrade things, which, it's not like getting ahead. This isn't a really competitive game, but gives you a bunch of wishes, and you get the, you get one of the, you get a bunch of level up materials too, but you get, the BP bounty, which is going to be one of the, one of the main weapons that you can see here. And these are, I've never done this because I don't really care about like name cards and stuff. But on occasion, I will pick this up if I have enough money in my Google Play credits and stuff. Highly recommended weapons out of this. Black Sword is excellent. Pick this up. It not only does like a really good amount of damage and boosts your crit rate, it also like will heal your character on hit. So like every time you start hitting stuff, it'll heal you as well. It's a pretty good sword. Deathmatch is a really good pole arm that can do a fair amount of damage plus boost crit rate. Especially if you can get any of these up to R5. Don't have a Serpent Spine yet, but I may pick one of them. That's another reason why I'm thinking about maybe getting it, because I think this actually may turn out to be a pretty good weapon to play around with Deha if I don't pull a decent, because I didn't pull her banner weapon. So I'm looking for something to throw on her. Although Unforged seems to be working okay for me. I do have this bow, which is pretty good. It kind of has built-in animo abilities, which is kind of fun. It's called the, is this the Viridescent Hunt? I'll check it out and see. And Solar Pearl, which is pretty decent too. All of these bump crit rate up and have good attacks. So, if you're looking for some weapons that maybe don't require as much money as trying to pull off the banner for the 5-star weapons, these are actually, a lot of these are like a step up from the normal 4 stars you can pull. But this is the only place you can get them. But they're good. They're good weapons. I'll show you here real quick so you can see here. So right here, Viridescent Hunt. This is one of the bows you can get. Normal and charged attacks have a 50% chance to generate a cyclone, which will continuously attract surrounding opponents. So it's basically like a mini Venti skill. And 50% of attack is damage. That increases depending on your refinement rank. So it's a handy little bow. Adds a little bonus animo in there, which is pretty neat. This is the Solar Pearl. Okay, normal attacks hits increase elemental skill and elemental burst damage by 20%. This increases as you scale it up. It's basically Dodoko Tails. If you don't have Dodoko Tails, this was a what is it? The spring and summer island, Golden Apple Archipelago. This was one of the rewards you could get. It's a kind of a Klee specific book. Works really well on Yanfei if you have it. But yeah, normal charge attacks on opponents increase charge attack damage by 32. This kind of scales. This is only refinement 1. But the Solar Pearl is basically Dodoko Tails, but with crit rate instead of attack, and it has a higher base attack. But really good weapon. Okay, definitely. If you have a Catalyst user that you're looking for something and you don't have this, not a bad idea to pick that up. Deathmatch. This one's good. This is kind of a go-to polearm that I actually switch around on different characters because it works pretty well. I got this up to refinement rank 5, and it's good. As good as you're going to get without being a 5-star polearm. So definitely that. And what is the other one there? So, Black Sword. Yeah, that's the other one I have. I don't have the Serpent Spine. Where did I put Black Sword? Right here. So Black Sword increases damage up by normal and charged attacks by 40% at Refinement 5, and regenerates 100% of attack as hit point when normal and charged attacks score a crit hit. Okay, so if you have your crit rate jacked up and you put this sword on, you're like constantly healing yourself, so you won't take a lot of damage. This is probably, I think, the best weapon to get out of Battle Pass, just because it's super, super highly useful. It's very similar to, it's like the 4-star version of this. Okay. This one only increases attack by 20%, but it does 100% of attack for healing. And, this one here, 200% of attack is damage, and this one is way easier to trigger. I wish this did crit rate. It's only physical damage bonus, but this is a good weapon to stick on someone. Like if you're doing kind of a physical damage build like Keqing, good weapon to throw on her. I have it right now on Ayaka, because it works okay, and I wanted to give Ayaka a 5-star sword, and my choices of what I have for 5 stars are Skyward Blade and the Kila Favonia, and so I gave her this. Although I gotta say, I think the Black Sword actually is better than this. This does a little bit more high-hitting damage, and it's a little easier to trigger because you just have to get hit. But this one, the crit rate, is awesome. So, definitely worthwhile putting some money in. Serpent Spine, I'll have to get back to you on after if I end up picking it up at some point. That's a good question. I don't know if did anyone get this? The Mailed Flower. This was available in the Windbloom Festival, the last event and stuff, and this was the Claymore you picked up. I haven't used it on anybody. I haven't leveled it up all the way yet. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Attack increased by 24%. I'm only at refinement rank 5 because I got all the mats for it. I still need to level it up another 20 levels. But, 24 increased elemental, 24% attack increase and 96 points elemental mastery. I mean, it's not bad. Not a bad sword at all, or claymore, sorry, at all. I'm not sure if I want to put it on Dea. It may be good. Because a bonus to her attack. I mean, because what do I got on her right now? I think I have, I put the Unforged on her. Which increases shield strength by 20%. Useless on her. But scoring hits on opponents increases attack by 4% for 8 seconds, max 5 stacks. So you can bump that up to, 20% attack increase. Yeah, that other sword, The only thing I like about this is while protected by shield, this attack increase is increased by 100%. So if I run her with this guy right here, I'm looking at some pretty good increased damage output. Woo! We're gonna try that out. I haven't played Deha a lot yet, so I just threw her in my party for today, just because I want to check her out a bit more. But let's go look. I think we have a. I think what is that? I think we have a fungus mechanicus to do today. Ooh, let's look and see. Ooh, I get another one. I get Kindle Joy today. Okay, nice. Yeah, AoE pyro damage. Good. All right, let's go do it. Let's go do it. I want some gems. Oh, I gotta navigate. You won't let me teleport to that? Ugh. Okay. I teleport all the way up here. Well, where is he? Is he on this side or the other? He's on the other side. Okay. Goodbye, cruel world. Ah! Oh, great heroes. Okay. Sturdy walls of ice make up the core defense of this zone. The trick is to aim at the fulcrum of the enemy's defense. Okay. So this looks like it's going to be water and ice, and it looks like it's going to be a whole bunch of pounding it with... Oh, we do have fire in there too, huh? Recommended fungi. All right, well, let's put... all right, number 1 is always going to be Bongo Head. Then we'll do some fire and... Use elemental reactions. Okay, well, obviously electricity, and we'll throw in the other guy here. All right, I'm good. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Icy clarity. Kill him. Kill them all. Hey, that one. Yeah, break it. Break it. Yeah, break it. All right, go kill this thing. Oh, I should probably heal up some of my guys who look like they get a little hurt. Oh, go get this. Thank you. All right, go kill this. All of you, kill. Yeah, give me some fire. You go get this. Yeah. Yeah, burn that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's coming? Get it. Boom. Oh, look at all that damage. Oh, it was so much explosion. Yeah, give it some electro. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, burn it. Oh, go get that real quick. Oh, stop being frozen and go get that. I need this. Oh, kill this fire. Yeah, I'll give you some of this. Get some electro on it. And you, get over here and attack that. And heal my mushrooms. Heal the mushrooms. Yeah, electrocharge. Yeah. Okay, and let's do this guy. You need to attack that. All right, now you guys get over there, and I want you to firebomb that. Yeah, get over here. Firebomb that. Everyone get some healing. Enjoy some healing. Ooh. Oh, I guess I finished that. Okay. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. Let's get some gems. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got all those, huh? Wee! Fitty. 20,000 more, 2 heroes wit. 20,000 more, 4 mystic enhancements. Woo, nice. Ah, so apparently we're only going to do 1 a day. So we got 1, 2, 3. All right, for the next 5 days, only 1 of those. Wow, that's really fast. Okay, I mean, it's kind of fun. I got 50 gems. I think that's enough for another wish. No, it's not. I only have 119, so I got to wait for tomorrow for more wishing fun. Well, I guess I'll break down some bushes to see if we can find some lizards. Ooh, nice. I forgot. This is, Oh, hold on a second. I'm just gonna gather some of that wood, because I was like, I don't know where this stuff is, and I need some. I'm gonna put this guy on. Boon of the Elder Tree. If you've never used this little gadget, it's pretty fun. You just kind of walk up to trees and use it, and it will pick up all the wood from them. And if you can get a nice grouping together, it will pick it up from all of the trees in that grouping. So here we got 2. Probably didn't get a 2 from that, but let's try it. 6. Okay. It's not the wood I want either. I think I got to go onto the main island here. Yeah, it's a nice little, oh, I gotta actually swim across this, don't I? Because otherwise I gotta go up to the top. Now I got a couple trees here I can probably get. Let's try it. Got 6 of those that time. Yeah, it's a pretty handy little tool. I forget where I got the. I forget where you get this. I'm pretty sure it's just like everyone gets it after a certain quest or something. Because I didn't do anything special to pick it up. It was just like, oh, now you have this device. And again, with a lot of devices, I get the feeling a lot of people kind of forget about them or underuse them and don't check them out as much. But it's super handy. You know, you can kind of park right here and be like, I want to get all this wood. There we go, 6. Yeah, super handy little device. Just trying to think if there were any other fun devices. Oh, last stream I was showing people this one. Wind Catcher lets you create wind currents. This repairs your wave rider. This increases gliding movement speed by 30%. This one allows you to gather stuff. Balloon. This lets you launch balloons. This is our Harpastum, which was a ball that you used in a Dodoko game that was on Golden Apple Archipelago. That was fun. I hope they bring this back. This was great because it was like this game where you would just like aim this ball at targets, and sometimes you'd have to bounce it off different things and everything. It was a really, really fun event that they did once and haven't brought back. So, but I really wish they did, because I had a lot of fun with it. It was like, oh, do more, do more. And what else we got here? Let's see. That music instrument, music instrument, music instrument. Jumpty Dumpty Party Popper. Put that on right now because, you know, why not? Yay! It just makes Klee explosions for you. That's really all it does. Okay, got all the fishing poles, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 little pets to run around with me. Yeah, but that's it. Some of the things are pretty useful, but this one I think underutilized, super underutilized. But again, this one is a giant pain in the butt because it takes charges. And one of the ingredients for charging it actually only gets dropped by the Animo hypostasis. So you have to go fight that thing to get the wind seeds, the Animo seeds to charge it. But it does create wind currents for you anywhere. And I mean anywhere. So it's kind of cool to have. Whee! Especially since you never know if they're going to bump up, like, some places that are going to require, like, oh, you really need to have an Animo wind current here to do something. You never know. You never know how they may do this. Oh, I was just trying to collect from that tree, and I forgot I had put on the Klee popper. So, hold on, I'm going to put that back on, because I just want to go up here. And I think those are some trees that Hey, who are you? Diving certificate? Ooh. Ooh, that's right. I remember talking to this guy before. And that's the thing. That is one thing, too, because, like, one thing about Genshin Impact is they will allude to stuff that is going on that they may, may be added to the game. Because I remember before Golden Apple. Oh, he's going to give me treasure. Okay, cool. Thanks, buddy. Yes, I wish to take it. Thanks. What do you give me? Oh, a slingshot. Okay. Hey, free. I'm just going to use that for upgrades, but thank you. Thank you, adventurer. Oh, this one looks promising. Should get a whole bunch. 9 pieces of wood right there. Woo! But yeah, anyway, what I was saying is Genshin Impact will often allude to things that are upcoming. So, like, this guy's sitting around here and going like, hey, should I go to Fontaine and get a diving certificate? Leads me to believe that you can get diving certificates in Fontaine, which could be a new game mechanic that they are going to implement once that area becomes live. Now, remember, Fontaine is going to be the next area that comes now after Sumeru, and that should be out in the, we should get the 3.8 patch, which is going to be our Golden Apple Archipelago, should be coming back, which I hope so. I love that area. It's always, they usually have some really fun quests. It's a little more relaxing, but you get a lot of good rewards and a lot of good story time and stuff. And it's just fun because it's a whole different area that you normally don't get to go to. And it only appears once a year for you to check out. But that should be fun. But now I'm thinking here with this guy talking about the diving, maybe we head up into Fontaine and there is going to be like, hey, you should get a diving certificate, which to me kind of makes sense because I bet there is going to be some sort of like underwater levels that we are going to be able to play. And you need to get a diving certificate in Fontaine. I think that may be one of like the cool specialties of that area and region and stuff. Don't quote me on that. I don't have any info from game mechanics. There are people who beta test the game and stuff. Who would probably have better knowledge about that than I will, but I can try looking into that a little bit more myself. But I think that's awesome if that is the case. But I've heard people talking about diving certificates in Fontaine makes me believe that that's a thing, which to me says we're gonna have some underwater levels coming. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because I think that would be really cool. As long as it's not the swimming mechanic we have right now, I'm hoping it's some sort of, dive mechanic, which I'm assuming is, going to encase you in some magic shield like air bubble or something. Or I don't know. I don't know if it's coming or not, but boy, I hope so. That would be super fun. And I'm looking forward to it. So I just, might as well point that out. diving certificate in Fontaine might be a thing. All right, so what do I got here? One other thing I need to do, and then I got to end lunchtime for going to do some adult responsibilities. But, I love doing it so much. So, hey, do me a favor. If you got any friends or anyone you know, have them come hang out and drop me a follow too. The more follows I get, the more I can do this as opposed to like going to a job. Because I'd much rather be doing this all the time and hanging out and playing Genshin Impact and stuff. So you can even use these in here too. Hey, 6 bright wood, yay! But yeah, hey, be sure to join me now. Coming up, I just wanted to point out, okay, I'm doing this to get my Genshin Impact dailies out of the way, and, I like to come by during my lunchtime. I know for some of you, maybe you're like midnight that I'm coming by. But I like to come by and do this every day just to get my Genshin dailies out of the way, come hang out, chill, talk to people if they're online or not, or, hey, maybe you're just watching for some useful tips, like you find some of my stuff helpful, which is awesome. That's what it's for. But it's also, to have fun and stuff. So, anyway, this weekend coming up, I may, of course, try to do a little bit of my Genshin dailies just to get them in. But starting later tonight, all the way through Sunday the 26th, is going to be a whole bunch of Diablo 4. Druid is coming out. Necromancer is coming out in the open beta. And I'm super excited for it. So I'm gearing up. And once I get done with my adulting responsibilities, I will be back on and doing a whole bunch of Diablo 4 for probably a ridiculous amount of time. So, keep your ears open. I will make postings letting you know when I'm going online. I haven't put it on my schedule yet because I'm really not sure what my exact schedule is going to be for this weekend. So, for now, I'm just saying, like, hey, leave it open because I plan on doing at least, 4 or 5 hours on Saturday. I don't know how much I'm going to do tonight. All depends on if I need to actually sleep or not. But I am thinking of making investments into 76,000 cups of coffee and maybe just trying to get as much Diablo 4 done as I possibly can and then call in sick for a week. We'll see. You never know how that's going to go. All right, everybody. So for now, I do need to sign off and do some crappy adulting, which I don't really want to do, but, I got to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We're going to map out of Genshin. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and members of Congress, where I don't even know how to classify you because in the U.S. they're apparently all morons. But anyway, sayonara, zaijian, bye-bye. I will see you later this evening, my time, for some exciting Diablo 4. Diablo 4. Coming soon to an Erra Agari stream near you. All right, everyone. Have a great time. I'll see you. Thanks for joining me. And we'll see you later for some Diablo 4. All right. Bye-bye.